Good morning or evening, friends. Hope everybody's doing well. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming, and I just want to discuss something right quick. Something that I really enjoyed about this Street Fighter demo that I've been spending way too much time on. Way too much time on. But because of that, I feel like I've gotten a better hang of the mechanics of the game, and it makes me super excited. Like knowing what this game can do now. Oh, I'm so excited. Like now I have characters that I want to see played. I want to see into this game because of just the way it works. You know what I mean? Like, you imagine El Forte's run stop fierce starting like that? Bah, 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 bah. Like run stop fierce, but this is not as good as run stop fierce. Anyway, there's a lot to be excited about with this game. If you are a fighting game fan, there's a whole lot to be excited about that Street Fighter apparently has to offer. We will see how well it continues up. But right now, they could have sold basically this demo for $20 and it would have been fine. I think most people would have been happy. They would have wanted more from the training mode, I think. But if they had just slapped training mode and 3 characters in here and said, hey, $20 and we'll release some other ones, I think a lot of people would have been happy. Maybe not. Nah, I'm tripping. I'm going too far. Anyway. I do want to talk about this though, because I think this is neat, and that is persistent damage. It is known that there is damage that persists along your characters. Like you can see pictures of Ryu getting beat up and all that jazz, and having to eat that damage. But one of the things I noticed was the stage, right? So let's go here first. Boom! As you see, Ryu's skull hit the ground and left a little bit of a crater. As you see, Ryu's skull hit the ground and left a little bit of a crater. As you see, it's just so cool. Like it's on the ground, you get these nice little very subtle touches that don't have to be there, but they're there. Like I also noticed in World Tour mode, that you can adjust it, or at least on PC. I don't know if you can do it in console, but you can adjust it to the amount of people that show up to the fight, like stuff in the background, because it makes it run better that way. I was like, that's actually a smart idea. Now, I did this for a reason, right? Boom. All of it's there. Every single bit of the battle damage is still on the ground. Like it didn't go anywhere. Like a lot of times in games like this, once you get 1 or 2 of those going, it'll just seal itself back up. No, now it's not as big as it was. There is some sealing or whatever, but you can see that. It's there. And it just persists until I reload the level. And then it all disappears again. Now, I do that to do this. Wait, and this is before we get to like the creepy details that I don't want to get into the detail. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. It feels creepy, okay? But like, watch how their muscles flex, particularly Luke. I know how this is gonna sound, okay? And I apologize. For free. Watch Luke's feet. If you get the opportunity to watch this game, just look at Luke's feet and watch how like he curls his toes, how he flexes his foot, all this kind of stuff based on how he's standing. The whole thing is just so... Oh wait, did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did it wrong. I meant Gimbu. Let me play through this round. Nope, I can't do it that way. I gotta go all the way up. Let's not play through this. Okay. Let's go to stage select. Yeah. Yeah. I was telling myself, hey, remember to do this right. And then I did it wrong. Why? Because I was talking. That's what I do when I talk. I mess things up. And yes, there's a reason I'm going with Ryu level 1. Because I want to ensure that this gets done properly. I don't want to waste your time too much. Lion face. Lemon face. Ooh. I can't do it. Too late. Alright. So we go back to the training room here, right? And as we load this, persistent damage. Even in training mode, it's still there. The persistent damage is there. Now, oops. So I'm not being able to play this the way I want to, so forgive me for drop combos. Boom, get slammed. Boom, get slammed again. Still there. Still there. Still persistent damage. Now remember, in training mode, once you reset the stage, the persistent damage goes away. But in a match, it just stays there. I love this so much. This is such a good idea. Like, it feels like your fight is taking place in the same space. I know that a lot of game, and maybe it doesn't, I should check that on PS4. I should absolutely check that on PS4. See if that actually stays like that. But that is one of the coolest things in the world, that the stage just stays. Like, any damage done to the stage is still there. Now, I know, like, in Mortal Kombat and other games, they have that same thing where, like, if you pick up a box and throw it, that box is not there in the next round and all that kind of stuff. I get that. Something breaks, I get that. But those, to me, those are like assets that are specifically set up to be used. So once they're used, the asset is no more, therefore it's gone. You can replace the asset with a broken asset, that kind of thing. This is the floor you're walking on, right? And clearly not everything does it. Like, I can walk up to him right now and just throw him. Excuse me, Ryu, I'm making a point. And it doesn't do anything. I can hit him with that. Doesn't do anything, you know? But for them to be like, oh goodness. Oh goodness. Ryu's like, I don't want to be a part of your experience. Boom. Oh, come on, bruh. Mother of Pearl. Hang on. For them to be like, this is damage to the floor you're walking on. It is right there. That's not an asset you took out, right? That's not an asset that was necessarily replaced that I can think of. I don't know. I don't know a lot about, you know, game design and all that kind of stuff. I just know what things look like and how some things can work. Like if you're playing Call of Duty, there's a gun on the ground. That's an asset. You pick that asset up, it's now in your hand. If you drop it, it's back on the ground. And it can move based off of, you know, what you do. This just stays. And it's just nice and persistent. And it's the ground you walk on. Like, it changes every... I don't know. Maybe I'm just freaking out over something that's not that big of a deal. But... Did you notice this? And if you did notice this, are you also impressed by this? Because I think the whole thing is just so cool. And it's not anything like special or anything, but well, I won't say it's not special because clearly it's special to me. But like the time, you know what I mean? Like just the time that they put into that lets me know that they cared about the game, and that goes a long way. To have a team that feels like they care about a game says a whole lot. And you just want more of that. So I commend them for that. But, and you know, let's be creepy for a second. We're going to be creepy just for a second. Look at Luke's foot! Look at it! Right? All the flexing, the wiggling of the toes and all that kind of stuff, it's just so weird. Watch Ryu's face when I punch him. He reacts to damage. Not only does he get hit, his face takes that scowl, and then he calms down like he's like, ah, you got me. Ah, that hurt. Same with Luke's. Like, ah, that hurt. And then calms back down and gets in the fight. I love this. I love the time and dedication and detail that they put into this. I am all for it. And it just makes me more excited for the game. I want to see more of it. And that and the combat. Dude, the battle system in this game has got my number. Again, I'm playing on something right now that's a little delayed. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do it. Yeah, that's basic, but stuff like that. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'll be glad I'm playing on slightly behind things. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to geek out for a second. There'll be more content, more stuff, blah, 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 blah. I know I say that all the time, but yes, there will be more. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Holla at you, boy. I'll holla at you later.